Congratulations, you've reached the end of Programming for Entrepreneurs, HTML and CSS. Let's remember that the goal of this course, which I hope has been accomplished, was to teach you how to code in HTML and CSS and to get you familiar with basic web development concepts. What you've built, what you can build now, is a website of this kind, which could be a prototype to show your potential clients, your team, your developer, your investor. And it's also an entry point to learning many more things in IT and programming and web development that will really allow you to build a lot of stuff to save you time, money, and to enjoy it as well. The concepts that we saw, we talked about the benefits of learning how to code in a world where programming is the new math, right? How it can allow you to communicate better with geeks, basically, with programmers, and how to create wireframes and prototypes of what you want to build. We went through some basic concepts regarding the internet, the client versus server side. That's something to keep in mind at all times. Which parts of your product are going to be on the client side and which ones on the server side. And on the client side, the main thing to keep in mind is that the languages used are HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. We've covered the first two. The second one is we have actually a course that's in the labs at the moment, and it might be out already when you watch this. So check it out as well. It's also aimed for entrepreneurs. And I didn't want you to leave this course without at least hearing about HTML5. It's the latest HTML specs. It allows you much more integration with different devices, like accessing the camera of your device or the GPS. And it's an entry point as well to build cross-platform apps. And I'm not talking about mobile apps only, but think of desktop apps as well and video games. And in HTML, we saw how to make different types of titles according to the hierarchy. Title 1, Title 2, it goes all the way to 6. Paragraphs, links, how to link to other pages, how to put images on your page, how to work with lists, which couldn't be ordered or unordered, how to create tables, define the table head and the body, and different cells with the elements. Forms, we saw a bunch of input field types, and there are some more that you can search as well. And what the main structure of a document was, the head and then the body. CSS. In the world of CSS, we covered how to use it, how to include CSS, which could be in an external file or inline CSS, and it can also be on the document and also on the actual tag. How to select elements by their ID, by their class, by their tag. Sometimes you need to use reset.css to get rid of the browser's default styles and build your own on top of that. The box model, that is a really important concept, a really important takeaway from this whole chapter. Margins, borders, paddings. How much space is an element really going to use? Floating elements, how we can use that to have our layout adapt to the screen resolution, to make it responsive. That's a key element in our post-PC or post-computer world we live in. The width, how we can define maximum values, minimum values, how when using a fixed width we can center horizontally. Background images for our containers, and how to style and format fonts, different font families, font color, if it's bold or not, etc. So now that you've reached the end, it'd be awesome if you can take a couple of minutes and fill out our course evaluation survey. I'm very interested in knowing what you thought about this course, how it could be improved, what else do you want to learn. Sometimes it's good to sit for a minute and think of which skills you want to work on over the next few months or the next year. And if you let us know about that, and a lot of people are asking for the same things, we can work something out. What should our next course be about? And don't forget to check out our Twitter and Facebook to follow us and like our Facebook page. And we also have this game development and app development blog, Game Dev Academy, where we also post special coupons as well for some of the other courses. You're welcome to check that out. And some of the other courses we have, well, there's a JavaScript one coming out, and we have courses on mobile apps, on games, on WordPress development, web development. So it'd be great if you like this course to check out our other courses as well. So we'll see you in the next course, and thanks again for joining us here. I'm very happy to have had you in this course. See ya.